I want to tell you something. I am not saying it to sound important or to get people to feel sorry for me. I am saying it because I have been keeping it to myself for long. The truth is my life cannot move forward if I keep pretending that I am fine when I am not. So let me talk to you like a person for a moment. I have been trying to be strong in a way that looks good on the outside. It is really tiring on the inside. I have been trying to look like I'm always in control and always okay. My mind is always racing and I am always thinking about things. And I realized something. Being strong is not about keeping going, it is about being brave enough to say when something is too hard. I have had days when I felt like I was doing everything right and still nothing was going well. I have had days when I worked hard and still felt like I was behind. I have had days when I sat alone and wondered if I was the one struggling. If you are listening to me right now, I want you to know that you are not alone. You are not crazy. You are not failing. Sometimes life does not hit you with one problem, it just wears you down with a lot of small things. The waiting, the uncertainty, the bills, the pressure, the family expectations, the fear of people, the feeling that time is moving and you are trying to catch up. Your heart gets tired of hoping. Your mind gets tired of thinking. You still get up and try again. The thing I want to tell you is that this time you're going through it is not a sign that your story is ending. It is a sign that your story is still being written. A diamond does not look special when it is still being made, and a seed does not look like a miracle when it is still in the ground. They are both becoming something. That is what I am finally understanding. Becoming something does not always feel like you are getting somewhere. Sometimes it feels like you are confused, sometimes it feels like you are losing, sometimes it feels like you are stuck. But you are not stuck, you are being trained. You are being made stronger. You are being prepared for a version of your life. I know it sounds like something people say to make you feel better. It is real. Every time you kept going, even when you doubted yourself, you got stronger. Every time you did the thing, even when nobody noticed, you became a better person. Every time you got hurt and still chose to love, you became wiser. Every time you fell down and got up again, you became tougher. I want to tell you this because I am done being quiet about what it takes to keep moving forward. People like to celebrate the things, but they do not talk about the hard times. They like to praise the success. They do not mention the struggles. They like the results. They do not respect the process. And if you are in the process now, I want you to hear me clearly. Your process is not punishment, it is preparation. Your delay is not denial, it is development. Your struggle is not a sign that you are cursed, it is proof that you're alive and you are fighting for something bigger than just being comfortable. I know what it is like to feel tired of being the one, tired of always being the person who motivates others while you need someone to motivate you. I know what it is like to smile in public and cry in private. I am telling you this because I want us to stop living like we have to suffer in silence to prove we are tough. Real toughness is being honest, real growth is facing yourself, real healing is admitting what hurts and still choosing not to give up. So here is what I want to tell you. The important thing. I am not giving up on myself anymore. I am not letting my past define my future. I am not letting one mistake become who I am. I am not letting a hard time convince me that I am a bad person. I have been learning, slowly and sometimes painfully, that my worth is not measured by how I'm doing right now. My worth is measured by the fact that I am still here, still trying, still dreaming, still choosing hope when it would be easier to give up. Maybe you need to tell someone something. Maybe you have been carrying a fear that you will not make it. Maybe you have been acting confident but you are scared of failing. Maybe you have been telling everyone you are fine. You are not. Maybe you feel like you are falling behind. Maybe you feel like you are not enough. I want you to hear this like a promise. You are not behind, you are being prepared. You are not less, you are in progress. You are not forgotten, you are being guided. You are not finished, you are being refined. I am saying this with much passion because I have watched too many good people lose themselves trying to please everyone. I have watched many talented people shrink because they did not get validation fast enough. I have watched many dreamers quit one step before the breakthrough because they thought struggle meant stop. No struggle means stand, sometimes pain means pause and heal, sometimes pressure means push through, and sometimes the silence means your next chapter is coming even if nobody can see it yet. I want you to remember this. Your future does not need you to be perfect, it needs you to be consistent. It does not need you to be fearless, it needs you to be faithful. It does not need you to have everything figured out, it needs you to take the right step and the next and the next. Small steps are still steps, quiet progress is still progress, healing is still progress, learning is still progress, and starting again is still progress. So if you are listening to me, let this be the moment you stop talking yourself out of your potential. Stop calling yourself lazy when you are exhausted. Stop calling yourself behind when you have survived things that would have broken people. Stop calling yourself not good enough when you have been growing in places nobody applauds. You are not a person for feeling tired, you are a strong person for not giving up. I am not here to sell you a fantasy life where everything becomes easy overnight. What I am here to share is something powerful. You can be tired and still be determined, you can be scared and still be courageous, you can be wounded and still be wise, you can be in pain and still be purposeful, you can be broken and still be building, you can be unsure and still be moving. And the day you stop waiting to feel ready is the day your life starts changing, because readiness is not a feeling, it is a decision. Confidence is not something you magically get, it is something you earn by showing up. Peace is not something you find by controlling everything, it is something you create by trusting yourself and trusting the process. So here is my message. The thing I needed to tell you, the truth that I am choosing to live from this moment. I am done shrinking, I am done delaying my destiny, I am done letting fear drive my decisions, I am done letting other people's opinions become the prison of my potential. I am choosing discipline over excuses, growth over comfort, faith over fear, and purpose over pleasure. I am choosing to speak to myself to stop replaying my worst moments like they are prophecies, to stop punishing myself for lessons I learned the hard way. I am choosing to heal even if it's slow, to rebuild even if it is messy, to try again even if I failed before, because the truth is, the same life that tested you is about to reveal what you are made of. Yes, you may have lost things, yes, you may have been disappointed, yes, you may have been betrayed, yes, you may have been misunderstood. You are still here, and that means your story is still being written. And if your heart has been feeling heavy, if you have been feeling like giving up, I want you to borrow my belief now. You are closer than you think. Your breakthrough is not a rumor, your future is not a joke, your prayers are not wasted, your effort is not ignored, your tears are not meaningless. Life has a way of rewarding those who refuse to quit. I am not talking about reward like money and fame. I am talking about reward like peace, clarity, strength, stability, confidence, real love, real purpose, real joy. The kind of joy that does not depend on a day, the kind that lives inside you because you finally trust yourself again. And if nobody has told you lately, let me tell you now. I am proud of you for making it this. I am proud of you for surviving what you did not talk about. I am proud of you for trying again. I am proud of you for being human and still being hopeful. And when you feel like you cannot do it, remember this. Your life is not defined by what happened to you, it is defined by what you decide to do. Your past can be a lesson. It does not get to be a life sentence. You can start over without being ashamed, you can rebuild without explaining yourself, you can grow without getting permission. And one day you are going to look at this moment. The moment you listened, the moment you believed again, the moment you stopped quitting in your mind. And you will realize this was not the end of you, this was the beginning of you. So yes, I needed to tell you something. Do not give up on yourself, do not betray your future by surrendering to temporary feelings, do not let a hard chapter make you doubt the entire book. Stay focused, keep praying, keep working, keep learning, keep healing, keep showing up. Your name will be connected to something, your life will make sense in hindsight, and your story will be proof that even after fear, after struggle, after tears, after delays, you still rose. I want to share something with you. I will be honest with you without trying to make it sound perfect. I see you and how hard you've been trying, even when nobody appreciated it. You kept going even when your progress seemed small to others. Your smile had to work to hide the weight you were carrying. You are doing great. Your life is not behind schedule. You are not failing. You are just taking your time. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are just human. The fact that you're still here, still thinking, still hoping, and still pushing forward is proof that something in you refuses to die. That something is your purpose, your destiny, your spirit, and your future self calling you from the side of this season, saying, "Don't stop now." You've been surviving things you never thought you could survive. You've been learning lessons you didn't ask for. You've been building strength in places you didn't know needed strengthening. Sometimes growth doesn't feel like growth because it's not always loud. Sometimes growth is waking up again. Sometimes it's choosing patience over panic. Sometimes it's staying kind when you're hurt. Sometimes it's taking one step of giving up completely. That counts, that matters, that is victory. You don't need a story to have a powerful one. You don't need a past to have a bright future. Your journey is valid even if others don't understand it. Some of the transformations happen in silence behind the scenes when it's just you and your thoughts and God. You've been carrying much alone, trying to be strong in a way that's slowly draining you. Strength doesn't mean you never need help, it means you're honest about what you need. It means you choose healthy over familiar. It means you rest without guilt. It means you stop pretending you're okay when you're not. Today I want you to give yourself permission to breathe. You're allowed to pause without quitting. You're allowed to rest without becoming lazy. You're allowed to say, "This is hard," without becoming negative. You're allowed to admit you're overwhelmed without losing your faith. Your life is not measured by how you reach the top, it's measured by how faithfully you become who you're called to be. You are already becoming. Every time you choose discipline over excuses, every time you choose love over bitterness, every time you choose courage over comfort, you are becoming. You don't have to prove your worth to people who can't see it. You don't have to beg for attention from those who only value you when you're useful. You don't have to shrink yourself to fit inside someone's mindset. You don't have to punish yourself for mistakes you made while you were still learning. Today I want you to make one decision that can change your direction. Decide that you will speak to yourself with respect. Decide that you will stop calling yourself names you would never call someone you love. Decide that you will stop replaying your past as if it's a prison. Decide that you will stop delaying your future because you're afraid of failing. You are not a quitter, you are a fighter. Even if your hands shake, even if your voice trembles, even if your heart feels tired, you are still choosing to move. That makes you powerful. You are not here by accident. You are not still standing by luck. You are not surviving for nothing. There is a reason you didn't break. There is a reason you kept getting up. There is a reason you still dream, hope, still want more. That reason is because your story is meant to bless you and others. Don't give up now, not after everything you've survived. Don't leave your future unfinished. Don't let temporary feelings make decisions. You are closer than you think. And closer doesn't always mean close to the finish line, it means close to a shift inside you. From this moment I want you to walk like you believe your life matters. Take the step you've been avoiding. Send the message. Make the plan. Start the routine. Forgive yourself. Release the anger. Drink the water. Write the goals. Apply again. Practice again. Pray again. Try again. Not because it's easy, but because your life is worth the effort. You didn't come this far to come this far. You came this far because there is more for you. Peace, more love, more stability, more confidence. More purpose, more joy. And you're not asking for much, you're just refusing to settle for too little. I needed to share something with you, and what I needed to share is that you are not alone. You are not finished. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck forever. The same God who carried you through what broke you will carry you into what will bless you. And when that day comes, you won't just be proud of the outcome, you'll be proud of the person you became on the way, because you didn't just survive. You transformed.